Every local business can explode their revenue and get their customers to rave about them by adding convenient local ordering to their website. And in this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to add local ordering to any WordPress website in 5 simple steps. Let me give you a quick rundown of everything we're going to accomplish in this video. We're going to start from a blank template with this beautiful restaurant template. Next, I'm going to show you how to add a product in something called product options. And we're going to build this beautiful product grid out. You can see I have the layout where we can toggle between product categories. Here's the product that I make. And when you click on select, we get this slide out cart, and we have revenue boosting product add-ons that you can see right here. You can supersize me. There's a lot that you can do with this product add-on feature that you see here to allow your buyers to customize the order. Check this out. When you add the product to the cart, you can have additional cart upsell offers that you see right here. Oh, this looks good. Let me add that to the cart. This slide out cart looks phenomenal on mobile devices. It looks like a native app, and your shoppers can customize their order by increasing the product quantities or remove products right here from the cart. Now, here's the best part. When I click on checkout, take a look at this beautiful customized checkout for local ordering. The customers can choose their pickup date as soon as possible, or a date and time in the future. Oops, it's almost at the end of the day today, or like this. And these are time slots, so you can control the flow of orders that come in. We've got a recap of what they're ordering, the coupon code. Check this out. We have a revenue boosting tipping feature here on the checkout. So if you want to be able to accept tips just like you would when someone orders inside of your restaurant, you could do that right here on the checkout. And this is going to be fully customizable, these amounts, and it's very, very flexible. And there's a very powerful feature in here called timed products. So you can set it so certain products will only be orderable, viewable, displayable in certain time ranges. So this is how you would show a lunch special during lunch hours and then remove it when it's dinner time. You can set as many of these timed product rules up. There's lots of different options on how you display them. So right now I'm asking you to hit the thumbs up button, buckle up, let's get started. Now the first step is going to be to set up our website. So right here I have a fresh brand new WordPress install. There's nothing installed on it. So what we're going to do is install a template that is suitable for a restaurant. Then we're going to install this plugin called Orderable, which is going to add all these local ordering features to your website. Now, Orderable has a free version and a pro version, and it clearly lists out right here what you get in the free version and what you get in the pro version. For this video, I'm going to use the pro version because I want to show you the product add-ons, the order bumps, some of the power features like the time slots, as well as the custom checkout and checkout tipping. So I'm going to be using the pro version. Now we're fortunate that there are a ton of templates related to restaurants that we can easily install on our website with a few clicks. Right now I'm looking at the Astra starter templates, and this is with the Astra theme. And you can see right here, there is a variety of restaurant related templates available here to install. So there's free ones and there's ones you have to pay for. Here's a free one right here. Looks quite nice. Also, there are starter templates with the Cadence theme. In here, I have a list of Cadence starter templates, and there's a couple in here specifically made for restaurants. Here's one for a burger joint, and here's one for an Italian restaurant. So I'm probably going to use this one right here. So let's head on over to that fresh website and get going. Okay, getting this set up is easy. I'll go into the dashboard. I'll click on Appearance and then Themes. I'll click on Add New, and I'm going to choose the Cadence theme right here. You could search for it or just look in the list. I'll click on Install, and now I'll click on Activate. It will immediately prompt me to install the Cadence starter template, so I'll click right here to do that. It takes me right here to choose a page builder. I'm going to use Gutenberg, but you could use Elementor. So I'll click right here, and then here are those starter templates. And I was going to go with the burger joint, so I'll click right here to choose that. You can customize the colors if you want. and you can customize the fonts if you want. But I'm just going to go ahead and click on full site. And for here, you can enter your email address or click right here where it says skip and start importing. So I'll do this and I'll have a full website in just a few moments. All right, it is done. So let's just quickly take a look at the front end of the website. I click on finish and you can see I have the website here. So now let's go ahead and install and set up Orderable. So I'll click right here to go into the dashboard. And I'm going to click where it says plugins and choose right here where it says add new. And then I'll click right here where it says upload plugin. And I have already downloaded the pro version of Orderable. Here it is. I've dragged and dropped it here. I'll click on install now. Then I'll click here where it says activate plugin. And it immediately takes me to this onboarding step-by-step process. I'm going to go through it in this video and I'd recommend that you do this as well. So let's click on begin, and the first set of info to put in is your business address. Now, this is a very important step. I've already gone ahead and filled it out for me, and that's because this is going to add pickup and delivery options to the website. So you really have to have the right address in there. So any kind of delivery charges can be calculated or things like that. So I've already popped that in. I'll click on continue. And here I need to put in some information related to when I want pickups to be available, when I want deliveries to be available, what days of the week we're open, and all of that. So I'll go ahead and fill this out. So I want to offer delivery and pickup. I'll be open 7 days a week from the hours of 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'll go ahead and click on continue and then click on save and finish. Now here I am at the dashboard for Orderable. I'm going to copy and paste my license key in so that I can activate those pro features and use it for this setup. Awesome. Now that it's activated, we've finished step one, which is setting everything up as well as installing Orderable. Now in step two, we're going to set up our products and the product add-ons. These are the options that are available when someone has chosen to purchase a product to customize it. So a simple way of thinking about this in the sense of food is customizing what's on it. And there might be choices to be made. For example, a pizza, what toppings do you want on it? Stuff like that. So it's really simple. All we have to do is go to right here where it says products and click on add new. Now let me just explain what we're looking at, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. So for the product name, this would be the name of the item. You could put a description right here if you wanted in this big open space. Off to the right, you see where it says product categories. You're going to benefit from categorizing your products. So when we're putting together the different product grids, they can be separated optionally by categories. So you can click right here where it says add a new category. You can choose a category. So I can just choose the pizza category right here. You'll want to take advantage of these product category options. Then as we scroll down a bit, right here, we can put the price of the item. And then as I scroll down right here where it says product short description, this will be used when you're viewing the layout of the products. So we're going to show the picture if you want, the name of the product, the price, and a short description. So this is where you want to describe what the person's actually ordering. And then over here to the right, it says product images, and you'll want to choose an image which will show in that product grid if you want to use the images in that. So I'll go ahead and fill this out right now. Great, so let's take a look at this. I've named my new product the WP Crafter Special. I set the price at $14.99. Here's my short description, just saying it's a special lunch offer that includes pizza and a drink. I chose a picture, as you can see right there, and I put it in this category right here that says pizza. I'll go ahead and click on publish, and now I've created my first product. So you'll want to go through this and create all the products that you want to offer. Next, let's create some add-ons and additional options for this. And those could be for an additional cost or just to customize the order. And that's real easy. We're going to go to where it says Orderable. And there's this option here that says product add-ons, and we'll choose that. Next, we'll want to click right here where it says add new. And we'll go ahead and give this a title. So I've named it Lunch Specials because I might want to have these same offers or these same product add-ons available for multiple lunch specials. So right here where it says fields, I'm going to go ahead and click on add my first field. Now a field is going to be one of those options that I make available. So to customize this, I'll click on it and it expands some options. The first one is the type of field here, and this could be text, a drop down, a checkbox. So that would be if you want to make multiple options selectable. And then there's a radio option. This is when you want to make it so they can only choose one of the options. Then we can name this field. We can give it a description if we choose. We can choose to make it required, multi-line. We can have some placeholder text, and we can also have a default value. But some of these options change based upon the type. So those are related to the text type. And then when I go right here to drop down, you can see they change a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and have a checkbox right here. Actually, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to choose a radio. And for the title, I'm going to name it Supersize. This is something you see McDonald's do a lot, or different fast foods where you get a bundle or you get a meal special and you can pay a little bit extra to supersize it, more fries, more drink, or something like that. So I will make choosing this a required option. And so now I'm going to add my options for it. And so the first one I'm going to call normal, and I want this pre-selected. And I'm going to add a second option, which is the supersize. And for this, I'm going to make it cost $1.59 extra or something along those lines. That's fine. So this option will be available to the person that adds this product to their cart. So I'll scroll up and I'll click on publish. And so I have this product add-on, and you can add multiple fields if there's multiple customizations. If you wanted to give the buyer the option to choose some or enter in some special instructions, that's where you would use that text field option. All right, now we need to just say what products are these options available on. So I'm gonna click right here where it says add your first rule. And I only want to apply this right now to that product I created just a moment ago. So product is equal to, and it was the WP Crafter special, just like that. All right, and then I'll click on update. So now when someone adds that product to the cart, it's going to give them these options. And we'll get to test this in a moment in step 3, but that completes step 2, where now you know how to add products and you can create flexible product add-ons that you assign to products or entire categories. The next step is to add clickable product grids, and this is very easy to create. So first we need to create them inside of Orderable, and then we're going to create a page and we'll call it Order Online, and we'll have it display the products in these product grids. All right, so I'll go ahead and choose right here where it says Layout Builder. And I'll click right here where it says add new. And so we'll go ahead and give it a name, and then there's some layout settings. So you can have this layout just show a particular category of products or all your products. You can show it in a list or a grid, and you can also have it separated out and put in category titles. It's really flexible what you're able to do, as well as show images. And clickable card makes it so when the entire card is clicked, you can see it right here. Anywhere on the card is clicked, not just when someone clicks on the add button, it gets added to the cart. So I'll go ahead and fill this out. So here's how I set mine up. I just named it Order Layout. I'm only going to have one. I chose my categories. It's a grid. For the sections, I have these top tabs here to make it filterable. So that will make it so each product category will have its own tab. It's going to be easier for the person on my website. I'm displaying the images, as you can see, and I'm making the entire card clickable. I'll go ahead and click on Publish to publish that. Now, when I click back onto Layout Builder, we have this short code here that we can use to place this anywhere you want on your website. Now, if you're using the WordPress block builder, there's also a block that we can drag and drop in, which I'll be using. And there's also one for Elementor, and I think maybe a few other page builders. So next we need to create that new page. I'll go to Pages, I'll click on Add New, and I'll name this page Order Online. Great. And next thing I need to do is add the orderable block. So I'll click on the plus here and I'll start typing orderable. There it is, product layout. I'll click on it and it has been added. It's being added. There it is. So I'm going to click on the block. And over on the right, it says layout, and this will show a list of the layouts I've created. So you can get really creative and have lots of different ways of having your layouts. You can see here it is. I'll click on publish, and then let's go ahead and view the page. So obviously I need to do a little bit more styling on the page. I would probably push this down, maybe give it a little bit of spacing here, but that's okay. I just want to continue with the tutorial. So now when I click on right here where it says pizzas, and when I scroll down, we're going to see that that product I created called the WPCrafter Special. Here's the description of it. And when I click on select, actually, I don't have to click right there. Let me go back. Let me click anywhere on the card. You can see when I hover over a card, it shows that it's highlighted. So I'll click on it. There it is. And so here's the normal option, and here's the supersized option. And then I can click on add, and you can see there it is. So $14.99 plus that $1.59 upcharge. And this is how you create these flexible product layout grids, and there's a lot of flexibility to it, and you have a lot of control over how it all works, including the styling. So let me just show you some of the styling really quick. I'm back in the orderable settings, and I'll click right here where it says style, and so we can change it to match our brand color, our button style. We can change from rounded to square. As well as here, we can control the font size for each of the products, for the title and the price. And all those settings are going to be right here. And while we're at it, that slide out cart, you can control where the icon is, and you can make it a little bit higher or a little bit lower, depending on what else you have appearing on your website. And now you're complete with step 3. So now we're going to move on to step 4, and we are going to configure order flow rules. And what this means is you can control when orders can come in, how many orders can come in at a time, so you don't find yourself overwhelmed with orders. And that happens. It's happened to me. So I'll go ahead where it says orderable, and I'll click on this to show our settings. And then I'm going to go right here where it says store settings. And here is the info we put in when we set everything up. What I want to do is I want to set up service hours, and this would be the hours I'm accepting delivery options as well as pickup options. Now, what is crucial, because this is based upon the time of day, is right here where it says time zone. So right here, you have to make sure your website is set to the right time zone for where the business is located. So if this right here is not the current date and time where you are, you need to adjust the setting, and this is not right for me. So I'll click right here where it says update time zone. It opens up in a new tab, and then right here where it says time zone, I can click on the drop down and start typing in either the UTC or the city or the major city you live near that has the time zone. So for me, that would be Los Angeles. So I'm going to start typing it in, Los Angeles. And here it is. I'll click on it, and I know that's going to be the right time for me. And then I can click on Save Changes. And so I can now go back to the tab with Orderable. I'm going to do a quick refresh, and you're going to see it shows it correctly now. It shows Los Angeles time zone. So that's very important whenever you're doing anything based on time. So now where it says service hours, I'll set it the same for delivery and pickup. So for the days I'm providing this service, I'll do it every single day like this. Okay. And then for the period, You can have it set to all day, but you get a lot of control when you choose time slots. So what this means is when someone comes to place their order, they're going to choose the time slot that they want to pick it up. And you're going to have great control over this. So say I only provide delivery, let's just say from 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. So you notice this doesn't have to mirror your business's open hours right here. It can be set to what you want it to be set for when you're providing those options. And you can set multiple service hours if you're closed for lunch for these services. So for frequency, I'm going to say every 20 minutes, we have time slots available. There's a 10-minute cutoff time to be able to choose that next time slot. And I can only handle 5 orders per time slot. So this means that as the orders come in, if at say 12:40 p.m., if 5 people have already taken up that time slot, another order will not be coming in. It won't be available that time slot. So you just don't get overwhelmed as a business. And this is really cool, as soon as possible. So someone's on your website placing their order, you can offer this ASAP option. And what that will do is just automatically choose the next available time slot. You can do pre-ordering if you want to let someone order today for tomorrow or something along those lines. And we have holiday hours if you're going to be shut down during certain holiday hours. And what's nice is you can make it reoccurring. All right, so we did delivery, and then right here we have pickup. I can have it be the same as delivery, or I can uncheck this and set up specific rules just for pickup. I'm going to just roll with this. I'll go ahead and click on Save Changes. Now, where these are going to show is on the checkout step. So let's go to the checkout page and let's take a look. So you saw just a moment ago, I set up a product layout. I added a product to the cart. When there's a product in the cart, we get this icon here. And so I can click on it and there is my cart. I'll go ahead and click on checkout. It's going to use the checkout style from your theme, but I'm going to show you how to make this look way, way better. And you can see right here, we have delivery date that we can choose. And there's my as soon as possible. We can choose a date and then we can choose a time slot. And you can see they're appearing in 20-minute increments. And that's how you can control the flow of orders as they come in. Now for this last step, we're going to make everything you see better. We're going to make conversions better and the revenue better. And there's a few things we're going to do for this. First, let's go ahead and update this checkout style for something suitable for local ordering. So I'm going to go back into the orderable settings and I'll click right there. I'm going to click right here where it says checkout settings. And there's this option here to override the existing checkout. And we can show a logo. So I'm going to do that. And here's where I'll upload a logo, but I'll go ahead and choose mine. Here's the logo that came with this template. I don't know how good it's going to look because you can see there's some writing there in white. You're probably not going to be able to see it, but we'll just go ahead and go with it. I'll click on use this image and then I'll click on save changes. Now, here I am back on that checkout we just took a look at. Let me go ahead and click on the refresh and you can see it's totally changed to a dedicated and focused checkout page for local ordering. And you can see the logo would look nicer when you pop your logo in there. But anyways, you can see it's a lot more clean and clear. I can pop my information in here. It's optimized. Right here, I can choose the local pickup and you can see the stuff that needs to be prominent is a lot more prominent right here. And we can see what's being ordered. We've got you can see that the coupon code has been moved down here. And here's where your payment gateway stuff. So you can see this looks 1,000,000 times better. But one thing it's missing is tipping options. So let's add that. So now I'm going to click right here where it says tip settings and I'm going to enable tipping. And I'm going to fill this out. So you can have as many tipping options as you want. So they'll appear as buttons that will say whatever you want. If you want it to be specific dollar amount or a percentage, it's really simple. So you give it a label, you give it an amount, and fix would be a direct dollar amount or a percentage. And then you click on add option and add as many options as you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add 3 options. And here they are, 15, 18, and 20%. That's pretty commonly what I see pretty common. And then we can choose a default option. So it could be no tip if you wanted. This will show as soon as I click on save. Actually, here, let me click on save so that we can see these options. So let's make the default 15%. So when someone gets to the checkout, it's already chosen. And then right here, we can have an option for no tip. And a custom tip. So I'll put the custom tip in there as well. And you can change those labels if you need this to be in a different language. I'll click on save. And now let's take a look at the checkout. All right, here I am and there's no tipping, but let me do a refresh and there you have it. There's my tippings. And it's going to pull in that style color from the prior step, as well as if it was to be rounded or square, these buttons. So you can see right here is the tip amount. It's set by default to 15%, but I can change it to whatever I want by just clicking, or I can do no tip right there, and we're just taken back to that. Now, the second thing we could do to increase revenue is to add a suggestion in the cart when a specific product is put in there. It's super easy, and let me show you how to do that. Let me demonstrate it. So I'm going to go to a product, and so what I'm saying is when someone adds this product to the cart, I want there to be this suggested complementary product where it could be added by one click. So let me show you how you do that. Let's go ahead and click on that product I created, and I'm going to scroll down, and you go here and click where it says linked product, and where it says cross sells, we're going to choose another product. Now, I haven't added a dessert or anything like that, which would be that other product that would probably pair well with this meal. So let me just put something in here for the sake of this video. I'll just choose pepperoni pizza, even though it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, let me show you this in action. Here I am back on that order online page, and let me choose pizza, and then here's the product, the WP Crafter Special. I'll select it, and I'll make my choice. I'll do the super size. I'll click on add, and what do you see? You see that cross sell, right? It's down here. It's you may also like, and it's showing me the image, the product, the price, and I can click right here, one click, and it's automatically added. And you can show multiple of these cross sells if there's multiple cross sells linked to products that people have in the cart. This is a surefire way to increase the average order value of each order that comes into the local business. Now, the last thing I want to show you is something really cool. I intentionally made this product be a lunch special. And what do you do with lunch specials? Well, you probably don't want to show them when someone's ordering outside of lunch because it's not available anymore. And Orderable has that covered in a very clever way. So I'm going to show you how to make certain products timed, only available at certain times of the day. All right, so I'm going to go to where it says Orderable. Click right here where it says Timed Products. I'll click on Add New, and I'll name this Lunch Specials. There it is, and we can choose a range where it's visible or where it's hidden. So for this, I only want it certain hours of the day, so I'm going to choose Visible, and I'll click right here to set my time ranges in. So it can be on a specific date or there's different date ranges, days of the week and all that, but I'm going to choose time ranges because I want it available every day of the week, but just during certain hours. So I'll put those times in. So we open at 9. I think I said 8 or 9. Let's just go with 9. So I want it to be available at 9 and stop being available at 3. So 3 would be 1,500 hours. Oops. I did that wrong. 1,500 right there. And you can have multiple conditions available here. And then I need to just choose my products. So I'm going to click right here where it says Add First Rule. Now these rules are just like in the product add-ons. So it can be based on a product or an entire category of products. So for this, I'd probably want to make a category called lunch specials, and I toss in the products that I want visible in these hours. But I'm just going to choose product is equal to, and there's additional conditions here, and enter WP Crafter Special like that. And there it is. I'll go ahead and click on publish. So I have this set up right now. So here I am back on my product grid. You can see it's visible, but I know I'm outside these hours. And when I refresh the page, and then let me go back here and choose pizzas again, guess what? You can't see it. And that's because it's outside of the hours of this timed product. And that's pretty much how you're going to set up online ordering on yours or your clients' websites. It's pretty simple. 5 simple steps to get this going. Now, you might be wondering about receipts and all that kind of stuff. Don't worry about that. I have a video I created a few months back on how to get printing to those receipt printers. It's really easy to set up, and I'll link to that video in the video description box. Now, if you would like me to create a full A to Z video setting everything up from scratch, I want to make that video, how to make a restaurant website with online ordering. If you want that, I need you to click the thumbs up button on this video, because that will be you telling me you want it and you'll watch it. I don't want to make the video unless people are going to watch it, because a lot of effort goes into it. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if that interests you. And once again, Orderable, there's a link in the video description to it. It's a referral link. If you click on that, make a purchase, they give me a tiny referral fee, and it doesn't cost you anything additional. That's how you can support the channel. Because this channel ain't making a whole lot with Google ads that might be playing in the beginning of the video. So go ahead and do that and support the channel. I'd appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can ask down below. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.